Welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get everything pretty for you guys. So I was called to come on. I don't know what it's about, but we're here for it. So let's see what we have. I don't know, the energies have been pretty intense. I know we have some solar flares coming in. My heart chakra has been pretty intense. That's all I gotta say. It's just been pretty intense. So let's do some clearings. Let's use our beautiful bowl this evening. And let's clear some energy. Let's get centered. And let's focus and not be distracted, especially right now. We're in some crazy times. Yes, yes. But we're all going to get through it together. That's what we're here for, right? And we're going to get through things together. So I am pleased to be your messenger this evening. Thank you for being part of my journey. Thank you for letting me be a part of yours. And I'm blessed and honored to be here, and also to be here with you. So, as usual, we're going to use a bowl. I'm going to tap it like this. We're going to breathe in, and then we're going to let it go. And then I'm going to tap it again. So I'm going to do this 3 times. I'm going to tap the bowl 3 times. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Let's get in the groove. I'm ready. Hopefully you're ready. Yeah, let's enjoy this moment together, and let our intentions be known to just let things go and let God do what he does, you know? So let's go. Okay. Ooh, that felt nice. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. All right, let's see what we have. All right. Archangels. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, Metatron, Sendifin. Let's see what we got. What's the message? Higher self came out. So higher self, 414, as I said this, it's time to listen to your higher self, the signs. It's time to be in the higher frequency, that higher consciousness, that higher energy, the frequency. The way to get there is meditation. It's being with yourself, understanding your darkness, to understand your light. Remember, we all have dark aspects, but we also have light aspects. It's like what they say, what would you like to feed the most, right? That saying where it has the wolf and it has the positive and it has the negative, like the white and the black, right? And it's like, which wolf are you going to feed the most? Right? So right now it's time to feed the energy that is for your highest and greatest good, for the next level of understanding, of understanding of where you need to be for these upcoming years of change. As you know, the planet is going through some changes, some massive changes for a long time, for a while. So, we have 3 cards. We have Benevolent Energy. It's time to be in the flow, to be in alignment. Do you see how it's in a perfect alignment? It's like all the chakras are lit up. And it's in the back of Revelations, if you didn't know. The 7 angels are the 7 chakras. It's activating your higher consciousness, activating your being, your purpose. And that's what that is. It's activating your purpose, your higher self. Okay, and then it says body. It says your body is listening. What did I say about the heart chakra? Here goes the green. I said about the heart chakra, about this energy that's coming in. It's like opening the heart space. As I said, it's 6:55. That's the energy I've been feeling. It's like that heart space. It's that compassion, the understanding, empathy. And a lot of people don't have empathy, which is sad. So it's saying, listen to your body. Your body knows what's best for you. Some of you guys with this energy coming in, you feel fatigued, exhausted, out of balance. They want you to go in to be in that frequency of stillness, but to raise your vibration to a higher consciousness, of a higher understanding, but understanding, like I said. Let's see what else we have. I cannot understand it, but I don't know if you understand. Okay, higher self. Let's see if we can turn on the lighting a little bit more. There we go. I think that looks better. Okay, higher self. Interesting. I said heart chakra, right? I said this card. The energy. Look at this. Heart chakra. So base chakra, that has to do with your foundation, your stability. That's 1. That's new beginnings. That's the I am. So grounding yourself, because the base chakra also has to do with balance, stability, grounding. It's grounding this energy going in words. So 9 has to do with inner knowledge, understanding. You see how she has the scrolls? She's fruitful. She understands the hidden knowledge, treasure. 101 as I said that. Victory and success. You will have victory and success. 1010. Heart chakra. 4. Four has to do with foundations. Again, with your base chakra. Aligning. So, malevolent energy. Let's see what we have. Someone feels an emotional loss. And it's a 5. You could be born in May, 1055. Someone is feeling an emotional loss. That's switched real quick. Triumph and success. You're going to be triumphant and successful. Like I said about the heart chakra. It's crazy. Look at this craziness. Like an emotional loss. Like, remember I said I feel like the heart chakra, right? The energy of the heart chakra. Look it. And it's a 5. Change. Interesting. And then we have fertility 3. Someone right now could be like working on their energy, aligning to their purpose, to their higher self, grounding themselves, having higher knowledge. Here we have the heart chakra again, you see? And it's green. It's like somebody's heart chakra opening. It's like cracking open. Like, but someone's feeling an emotional loss. But someone's going to come out victorious and successful because they're reaching that higher self, that higher knowing. Interesting. Let's see, your body is listening. Let's see what that has to say. Wow, new beginnings. Leaving the old behind and starting something new, starting something fresh. What is your body telling you? What is your intuition telling you? What is your soul telling you? What are your dreams telling you? What is it telling you? There's new beginnings on the horizon. It's time to open your heart to receive. Because these new beginnings are going to be great. You're going to, like the whole new world, like Aladdin. Have you ever seen Aladdin? It's like the whole new world. Yeah, it's like, it's going to be like that. It's going to be a whole new world. 1411. Let's see. New beginnings. Patience, positive movement forward. Look, and it landed right on new beginnings. Positive movement forward. So listen to your body. Positive movement forward. Emotionally, spiritually. It's the 8. You're going to receive everything, and it's an 8-year. And it's an ending to a great year. This new beginning is going to be a positive movement forward. But you have to have patience. Keep on cultivating. Keep on planting the seeds. You see how this person's planting the seeds? For harvest season. September, October. And it's 14 ends to 5. Change. It's going to be a positive change. The plants you're planting, but what plants are you planting? Positive ones or negative ones? Right here, it looks all positive, even though with this emotional loss. But remember, losses are meant to help us grow, evolve, learn. That's what emotional loss is. I know that very well. I lost the father of my kids. I lost my daughter. So I know what loss is, and I know what it's like not to have parents, a mom, dad, uncles, cousins. I don't know what that is. The only thing I know what it is that I ask God is to help me be a better mother every day. Because that is all I have is my kids. So treasure what you have instead of what you don't have. Even if it's the little things. So they want you to have patience. But they want you to listen to your body. Because these new beginnings are going to be positive movement forward. And this new stability. Because this is red, it's foundation. It's starting new. Because you're going to be victorious and successful. But you need to listen to your heart. 1717, 88. And we ended with an 8. Solitude. 9. Book of knowledge. Again, you have the book of knowledge within you. That communication that you have with God, only you and God have together. And God had bigger plans for you than you ever thought. You just didn't understand. But going within solitude, 9, the hermit. And we have the 9 again, right here. And that one was fulfillment of wishes. Because you've done the work. And you will harvest everything that you cultivated. Every seed you planted, you will harvest. Yes, it probably took 5 years, 6 years, 8 years, 10 years, whatever years it has been. 1844, as I said that. But what seeds are you planting? It's time to be in solitude to reach that higher understanding. So you can move on to the next chapter of your life. So you can have these great new beginnings. All right. So right now, solitude is required. All right, let's see. I have my angel cards out. Let's see what we have. I'm sorry, I am not paying attention to the comments. Usually when I do, somebody says something and then it takes me out of character. And I'm really trying not to be out of character today, so I got other better things to do with my energy. Today I won't be reading any free reads tonight, just to let you know. If I'm called to, I'm called to. If I'm not, I'm not. All right. Holy Spirit, what's the message for the collective? What's your advice? Or confirmation? Wow, spiritual growth. A lot of you guys have done a lot of work reaching to that higher consciousness, to that higher understanding of self-worth, a self-understanding of self-discovery within yourself, releasing the emotional attachments that you have from the past. All right. So it says, the guardian angel of spiritual growth, the way I become spiritual is simply to become myself. And that's all God wants you to do, is to become yourself. Not to be anybody else, not to fit in. The way you think is not the way everybody else thinks. That's why God made us unique. That's why God made us different for a reason. If we were all the same, it would be boring, wouldn't it? It definitely would. Let's see. Spiritual growth. Let's read. Sorry, I got an itch in my head. Itch in my head. Right here, spiritual growth. This angel blesses us to live in the light of our own divine nature. Carrying aloft a candle with a flame of enlightenment, it points us to the lessons of life which leads to the path of the heart. Interesting, we were just talking about the heart, huh? Enabling our spirits to be joyful and free. Exactly. All right. Let's go. The primary purpose of our earthly incarnation is our development as spiritual beings. It is this guardian angel who guards our spiritual growth throughout life, always defending our souls. This angel blesses all the activities which nurture our spirit's welfare, which in fact means the things that which are loving and respectful to ourselves. It helps us to discover that we need to recognize the fact that we are loved and cherished. If what our spirit needs is fun, then this angel will encourage us to lighten up and perhaps seek the company of a good friend and have an enjoyable time. This angel guides us to the small pleasures, which helps us look after our needs and value ourselves. It encourages us to seek ways fitting our means and our outlook, which enhances and nourishes our being. Its guidance may be as simple as directing us to slow down and take a walk on a sunny afternoon, or have a hot bath with lots of essential oils and a candle. Our spirituality blooms when we look after ourselves. This angel ensures that we have the opportunity to choose activities and people that will support our spirit in growing and flourishing. It blesses us with love so that we feel the grace of our soul and allow the sun to shine in our hearts. We can offer up prayers to the guardian angel of spiritual growth so that we are guided towards those people and books best able to nurture our spiritual development. We may seek for self-awareness to be able to tune into our own feelings. We may need stillness and peace to hear our inner voice and to know our heart's desires. What was I saying? Interesting. We pray that those who teach spiritual truths have an open heart and are compassionate to those who seek guidance and development. We ask this angel to bless the seekers and the masters so we may realize that we are all one with the source. This angel teaches us the importance of faith and encourages us to retain our faith in the goodness of life. Even when things are in flux and we are filled with uncertainties, it inspires us when we seek ideas is consciously leading us to the realization that we are aspects of God's love. And we are. If we choose, right? If we choose to let the love in, if we choose to open our hearts. As that's crazy because I told you that I felt my heart chakra and everything that I was feeling was in these cards. And then in this last card. So a lot of you guys are going through some spiritual growths, spiritual truths. Things you didn't even know about yourself. Interesting. I don't know. I keep on, like Archangel Michael wants to say something. All right, we're gonna take out the Archangel Michael cards because he wants to talk. So we're gonna let him talk. We're gonna let him talk. Let's see. We're gonna shuffle. Well, someone's going through like some turbulence in their life, like major changes. Positive ones, though. All right. Archangel Michael, what's the message? There was one. We have 4 cards. So this one came out first. So we're going to turn it around. We have go forward fearlessly. It's time to move forward. Stop holding yourself back. Go for your dreams. Spend more time outdoors. Time to go outside, go ground yourself. Things will come to you. Like, you know, when you're drawing and you're in the zone, or you're building something and you're in the zone and like these ideas come out of nowhere. It's the same thing as you going outside. Just taking a walk. We have prayer will help the situation. Keep on praying. Whatever situation you're going through, just keep on praying. And energy healing work. That's interesting because we started to do that in the beginning when we first opened up. Because I knew you guys needed something. I needed it too, so it was a great opportunity to come on. I did a few sessions on myself today, but I was like, you know what? I have a feeling the collective needs it. I know there's solar flares coming in, so let's just ground ourselves. Let's just let go of fear, anxiety, all those energies that are really intense for a lot of us that are in tune to the energies. It's complicated. Ask any person that does energy work, energy healing, anything that has to do with energy. We're just more sensitive, as they call us, whatever. There's so many labels. I don't care about labels. It's just, it is what it is. All right. But they want you to go forward, reach that higher state of consciousness, stay balanced, be in alignment to your purpose. It's time to let go of what no longer serves you for your highest and greatest good. People, places, and things, situations. And I know some situations, they're hard to get out of, but you will figure it out. You always do, you always will. Because it's time for you to be successful. It's time for you to have that triumph and success. It's time for you to have the success. Stop holding yourself back because of people, places, and things. Because of what they're going to think of you. Who cares what they think of you? So, actually, I'm going to take my deck out and let's see what we have. They're just flying. We have kindness can go a long way. Kindness can go a long way. Only if people can apply it. Never take life for granted. Exactly. No. And then we have never give your power away. No. Don't give it away. Especially the people who don't deserve it. People, places, and things. Situations. Whatever it may be to you. Stop giving your power away to people that don't deserve it. That don't value you, actually. Stop letting people devalue you. When you let people devalue you, why be there? You know what I'm saying? Why be there? Oh, wow, look. So crazy. Look at this. Look at this. All these cards. And this is the only one that was up. You see that, right? It says, in the midst of darkness, there's always light. There's always in every situation. It's how you see it and how the perspective of both sides, because we all have both sides of a perspective. You may see it one way and the other person may see it the other way. But you have to understand that other person's point of view as well, not just your own point of view. As I said, that's 3-2-33. Shine your light. It's crazy. Shine it. Shine it bright. Blind them. Blind them. It says take 3 deep breaths in and 3 deep breaths out. We already did that. We did it in the beginning. It felt nice too. I'm not going to lie. It says life is too short. Drive to a place you've never been before. I was gonna this card kind of gets me a little down. You know why? Because I'm not gonna be able to travel this summer. Because if you guys don't know, I go for neck surgery in 2 weeks. Literally in 2 weeks. And life is gonna be definitely different. So yeah, it's gonna be woo great. I had plans because it's crazy because I had plans to travel this summer, and now with my neck surgery, unsurprisingly, just came out of nowhere. But I've been dealing with a lot of pain for like 2 years since my car, actually longer than that, but since 2004, so it's 20 years. It's been 20 years. And the last 2 years has been more complicated because I was doing nursing, and I was hoisting the gentleman that I was taking care of, and he was 6 foot tall, and he was all dead weight though. So that took out, that blew my shoulder out and my back, hoisting him. Let's say that's why I quit. Like literally, I'm not even exaggerating. Every like 10 minutes, he wanted to get off his bed, go to the hoist, and go to the bathroom because he thought he was going on himself. Because he'd never been sober. When I took care of him, that's the first time he was ever sober. He's never been sober since he was 15 years old. And when I left, he was 60. So imagine from 15 to 60 years old drinking. Crazy. That's all I gotta say. It was a big mind fuck. That's all I gotta say. It was exhausting. He was great. He was a great soul, but never was sober until he met me, because he had no other choice. And he liked me, but I don't like old men. Like, no. So he thought like him quitting would impress me. And to be honest, he quit cigarettes, he quit drinking. And so I left him better than when I met him. One thing I do miss is I do miss driving him around, because I used to take him to places he's never been, because he always worked. He was a welder. He did the bridges. He did a lot of the bridges where I live, and farther. He was the best welder ever. He was the best alcoholic welder. Most are. Most are. It's sad. Most are. They're so talented. So talented. And the booze, man, the booze. But yeah, so when I left him, better than I met him. You know what I'm saying? He stopped cigarettes. He stopped drinking. I'm proud of him. But it takes a toll. Trust me, I was with an alcoholic for 15 years. I can't believe I lasted a month. Not a month, I lasted a year. I lasted a year with him. But it was a great year. I took him out. We had fun. I'm not going to complain. I made good money. I was never home, but I made good money. And you know what was the best part of it all? Seeing him smile. And seeing that anyone can beat a disease. Just the right person has to come to that person's life. And it's sad it had to be in a moment where he when I met him, he walked, and by the time I left, he was bedbound. That was the saddest part. A man that worked every day to provide for himself and his daughter ended up not walking ever. But the best part of it all, he stopped drinking and stopped smoking. Because he wanted to change. Because he wanted to get with me. But at the end, he still didn't get with me. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying? Like, people like that think that they can get anybody they want. Because they're so used to getting anybody they want, right? So when a person that comes to their life strong, and I'm not about that life anyways, but the women that were in their lives were easy. They were fast. They were whatever they were. They always got their way with these women. And they never got away. I'm just a different breed, dude. I'm sorry. You know? So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I already knew. 15 years being with someone and never getting married. Yeah, I knew he wasn't the one. But, you know, we live and learn. I have 3 amazing kids. He's not here. He's been gone. If he was still here, we would be together for 20 years. But he was my best friend. Towards the end, we did not end up being together because of his choices. And that's okay. That was his choices. And the choices that he made attracted the people that put him 6 feet under. That's all I got to say about that one. So it's been 8 years he's been gone. May 5th. And it's been a ride. We would have been together for 20 years, sure. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, you gotta look at it like this. You gotta live and learn, and it is what it is. What's up that way? I see you pop through. You pop through. Good. I'm glad you're monitoring my chat because lately it's been a mess when I do readings that way. You just see the nonsense people post on the comments. That's why I wasn't gonna look at the comments this evening, but I was like, you know what? I did my read. I was like, heck it, whatever it is, what it is. So I peeped on the comments, and I'm glad that I did because I see that you're on, and a lot of other few people. Thank you for joining my live. Hopefully, you guys like the energy read that I just did. Hopefully, you like the healing session that I did provide earlier in the video. If you would like, you could go back in the beginning. I definitely enjoyed it. It was a blast for me, and hopefully, it was a blast for you. I needed it. Like I said, I did some sessions on myself today, but I knew the collective needed something, so I wanted to provide some of my services, and I'm glad that I came on. But thank you for joining my live. I'm ready to go to bed. I got a long week, a long 2 weeks before surgery, well, a week and a half before surgery, because I'm not going to be able to do anything for a while, which sucks. I'm not going to be able to drive. You know what it's like not to drive? For 3 weeks. I'm not gonna be able to drive for 3 weeks. Um, it is what it is. I guess I got some things to do. I know it well, but it's just not having the help afterwards. You know what I mean? Like my son's gonna help me, but he still has school, so it's just gonna be me and the two boys. Um, and my kids' godmother, she's gonna come like, and also my kids are gonna be going with their teacher. She's gonna pick them up for 2 days, so she's gonna be a great help. But 3 weeks is a long time when you're the only one that's doing everything. You know what I mean? Like I'm the only one that does everything, literally everything. Yeah, it does. It holds me back, and I'm get irritated. I'm like, ugh. You know what I mean? Because I got so many. I got yard to do. I got yard work. I got like, I want to put in some new plants. I want to clean up the yard. I got so many like things to do since I signed the year lease. Like we just signed it back in February, so like I know I have another year here, so I want to enjoy the year that I have here, and hopefully I get to stay here. But now everything's on hold, and I gotta work. I'm the only one bringing in the money. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta go work. So I'm gonna be out of work, but I'll still be working, but I'll be working from home. And thank God it's all computer crap. And thank God I'm almost done. On the 27th, I'll finish my degree in FPA professional, so I'll be a advocate for a lot of other people in the community. And God is blessing me with more open doors so I can help children. And also, I also have my foster parent license, so I want to do something with that. Um, in the next like 3, 4 years, I want to adopt. I want to, because my son will be 18 in a year. So hopefully he'll be going to the Navy, and then I can open my house to adopt kids, and just have a safe place for them. You know what I mean? That's my plan, hopefully. And and to see them smile again. You know what I mean? To see kids smile again. That's the goal. If God permits, you know. I know. Well, You know what good thing about it that way is that you don't have any kids. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You go camp where, well, I can't literally do whatever I want because I have responsibilities and I'm the only responsible adult in the home. So no, not really. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I got it. I had a hysterectomy already. I had to go through that not that much alone as I am now. I went through getting my ovaries removed. I've been through, this will be my fourth surgery in 20 years. No, in not 20 years, no. In 6 years. Sorry. 6 years, 8 years, something like that. It's been 8 years. It's been 8 long freaking years. And so yeah, I'm gonna but I think it's for me to also work on my healing techniques too. Um, so I have a lot of things that I'm gonna do while I go for my neck. I still got, like I said, I still have to work like Tuesdays and Thursdays. So regardless of my surgery, I'm still gonna be working anyways. So literally, I'll go back to work Tuesday after my surgery Thursday. Yes, I'm one of those. Yes, I am one of those people. They tell you to sit down. It's so funny. My son told me that. She's like, "Mom, I have a feeling you're gonna screw yourself up." I said, "Don't say that." He's like, "Well, Mom, you're so stubborn that I wouldn't doubt it." I said, "Can you not jinx me?" I said, "Look, I won't do anything. I promise. I'll stay still. I'll be a good girl." He started laughing. He thought it was hilarious. He's like, "Yeah, okay, Mom." So, but he's like, if Mom, if you mess up, don't come crying to me that you got messed up. The same thing you tell your kids, just your kids reverse it on you. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's funny. Eh. If I bartend, no, I don't want anything to do with alcohol. But I was a waitress for 20 something years. I was a caterer for 20, well, it was all in the same thing. I did catering, I did a lot of things. Um, but bartending, not, no, would never do bartending. Um, to each their own, but me, no. To me, if it was up to me, I would ban alcohol. I think in my opinion, it destroys families. It destroys relationships. Um, some people just use alcohol as a gateway drug, as a problem to escape their problems. People use alcohol to misabuse their character with people. I don't. I just because their dad was an alcoholic and I went through A and Z with him, especially with alcohol and drugs, that I would never see myself ever dating anyone or being in any type of relationship with anyone that is an alcoholic or a drug addict, because I already went through that. And plus, my mother was a drug addict and I am a drug baby. And I also seen my brother and my sister detox as babies from drugs. So I seen a lot of things at a very young age. And as I got older, and me personally, I wouldn't do, because I seen it destroy so many lives. Drugs and alcohol. Look, my kids don't have their dad because of drugs and alcohol. I don't have my parents because of drugs. I don't know if she drank, but but it was drugs. So drugs and alcohol destroy people's lives, and I'm not an advocate of saying it's okay to go do. And I lost a lot of friends. Lots of friends from high school. Since the time when I lived in Puerto Rico, I lost a lot of friends in Puerto Rico, and I also lost a lot of friends here in New York. Lots of overdoses, and most of them were fentanyl or mixing drugs with alcohol. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it for so long that I just don't really care to be around people that do it. If I'm Native American, I'm Taino Indian, which is from Puerto Rico. Um, that's all I know. A lot of people think I'm Indian, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Guatemalan. But I do have Native American. Yes, I do. Especially in the summertime when I get dark and I let my hair out because my hair is really long and not curly or straight, whatever it wants to do for the day. That's whatever it wants to do for the day. That's funny that way. That's funny. And so yeah. Oh, that way. Did you see what I posted? Wasn't that pretty interesting? I'm waiting for him to post tomorrow. I'm gonna keep you updated because I know you don't have Telegram that way. I've been asking you for like 4 years to get Telegram. You still don't get Telegram. But you know, it's so crazy that way. Everybody that was on the channel prior are no, I don't know, but I don't see them on really. And then, you know, the whole thing with Adam, that was craziness there. It's been a crazy 4 years, dude, on YouTube. It's been crazy. Oh, sometimes the comment section is crazy. Oh, you did post on your channel? Hey, if anybody would like to know, that way does post some pretty interesting things on his channel. I am subscribed to his channel. Please subscribe to his channel. It's pretty cool. Well, if you like his content, if you do, if you do, if you don't, you don't, you know, you don't. I'm not trying to say go away, but he does have his own channel, and he's one of my moderators for 4 years. You know, I thought it was 2 years that way. It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. 4 years. In a long 4 years on. Well, I've been on YouTube for 6, but we've met each other 4 years ago. And look, you've been here ever since. The only one that stayed. Mario's still on my Telegram, but Mario and I don't really talk. Well, we don't talk at all. I haven't talked to him in like a year and a half, almost 2 years. Who else I haven't talked to? Definitely don't talk to Adam. I blocked his ass. And that's about it. Everybody else is doing everybody else. Which rocks are where? I have rocks everywhere. I have stones everywhere. I have this. This is obsidian. This is obsidian. This is rose quartz. This is my sigil that I have. So this is my sigil. So I activate it. I put my petitions here. I put them under here. So on the full moons, what I do is I do release everything that I want to release, like people, places, and things. I write them here. And then which one is, I don't even, oh, and what I want. Desires and stuff. But this is a smoky quartz, I believe it is. This is an emerald. This is a turquoise. Not turquoise. I don't know why I said turquoise. Somebody probably be using turquoise, or someone that I picked up the other day that uses turquoise. He's on my channel. He subscribed to my channel the other day. Him and I were talking. I forgot what his name was. But this is tourmaline. And then this is pyrite. You know what's so crazy? In science class, I never paid attention. And guess what? That's funny. This is selenite. Yeah, I know. Yeah, time has gone by fast. And this is calcite. It's blue calcite. It's for balance, creativity, clarity. And then I love that one because it's blue too, and I love blue. And this is tourmaline. What else? I forgot what this one is, but this one is pretty cool. Virgo. It's for the sign of Virgo. I forgot what it is, but something. And then I just have a whole bunch of selenite everywhere. Like literally, I love selenite. Like literally everywhere. Like everywhere. And see, it's like I love selenite. Oh, and then this one is fluoride. Fluoride, copper, and quartz. And the quartz is in there. This one is not mine. I actually got this for someone. But it's been at my house for the last 5 years. No, not 5 years. It's going on 5 years, yeah. But this one's not mine. I gave this to someone. They just never came back for it. And this one is lapis. And this one also has copper. That's funny because that way is an Aquarius. That way, that's so funny because you're an Aquarius. And no way. Look, that way and no way. I guess you guys should be friends. That way, no way. So that way, this is no way. And no way, this is that way. Now that was funny. You guys just made my night. And this is quartz. I have this all over my house. So I live by a creek. So by the creek, we have like a lot of big pieces of these, which are pretty cool. So, and I have those rocks everywhere. And then this key is to my old house, which they changed all the doors now. They updated the house. And I got to keep one of their keys. It didn't work, but I thought it was cool. That was the last antique house that I lived in. Oh, you're a Pisces, but because you said Aquarius, so it says I love blue, I find peace by water, Aquarius. So I thought you was an Aquarius. So forgive me. Yep, we're a country over here, man. This is upstate New York, not New York City. Fuck that shit. I am from New York City, but I don't like New York City. It's dirty, and it's just getting worse as to what you guys been seeing on my channel. I've been posting the this craziness going on over here. I don't live down there. I live in the country, so I don't have to deal with that shenanigans. So to each their own, and I just don't want to be around it. I like my country living, and nobody's in my business. I have no neighbors. The only neighbor I have is across the street, and my kids enjoy being outdoors. They're outdoors every day. Like literally, they wake up, they go on the trampoline, and I gotta get them in the house to get ready to take their brother to school. So yeah, they love being outside. Um, what kid doesn't though? So they like mud. They're in their underwears and they play in the mud. They get their great antibiotics outdoors. That's funny. Right now, I was gonna go get my permit to get my license for a gun, but my son got into some trouble, so I can't at the moment until my son. So yeah, that's sad. That's what happens when teenagers make not great choices. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's what happens when your son decides not to do the great things and to follow other people. But that's also what happens when a child doesn't have their father in their lives. And it's proven fact. You can see it in the generation with the boys. Yes, I'm a mom. Yes, I am raising three boys. At the end of the day, I am not a man. I can guide them, I could give them the love, I could give them the encouragement, I could support them, but I can never be a man. You know what I'm saying? That's why God made a man and a woman. That's why God made a father and a mother. You know what I'm saying? So I think that my son would not have done the things that he did do if his dad was here. And that's what's wrong with these boys these days, that don't have the fear of their dads. That's why we have so many lost boys, so many lost teenagers. I see it all the time. I'm in the field all the time. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And it's more harsh because I didn't have a father and I didn't have a mother. So I already know how it feels like. And then working, and then my kids not having their dad, and then seeing it in the community, kids that don't have their dads or their moms. Most of them don't even have. Most of the kids that are on my caseload don't have their parents. Most of them don't have their parents. They either live with an aunt or their grandparents. It's crazy how society is right now. I was born in 85. Thank God I wasn't born in 84, and thank God I wasn't born in 86. God made me be born in 1985. I think 1985 was a great year of production of souls. um, to be and here this their dad is born in 85. So me and their dad were Virgos. So their dad was only 8 days older than I. So my birthday is August 26th and their dad's birthday is September 3rd. And both of us was born in 85. So, um, he was really smart and very wise beyond his years. That's all I gotta say. To be a male Virgo. Like I've dated signs, other signs, and personalities. They weren't as a like I don't know, just the connection wasn't there, I guess. Exactly that way. You get my drift. Hey, yup, Power Rangers and Animaniacs. Yup, that was the shit back then. And Tailspin, the Chip Alvin and the Chipmunks. What else was it? Chippendales. Um Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, that was the best show. I don't care what anybody says. I love Mr. Rogers. The guy that paints, what's his name? The guy that always paints. I forgot his name. Who else was there? There's a lot of great shows. Yeah, Bob Ross. Yes, Bob Ross. Yeah. um, Wait, there also was Tiny Toons, Looney Tunes, Baby Looney Tunes. Remember the Baby Looney Tunes? That was awesome. With the Tasmanian Devil. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Roadrunner. Roadrunner was my shit. I love Roadrunner. Popeye. Um, Betty Boo. Remember Betty Boo? But that was more like older, like 50s, 60s cartoons. Yes, I watched really old cartoons. Like really old cartoons. Like I still even watch Andy Griffin. If you don't like the Andy Griffin show, I don't know who you are. But I love the Andy Griffin show. I still watch it. My son actually, I watch it with my son. Oh, that's not the mama. What is it? I know what show you're talking about. He's like, that's not the mama. Yeah, that show is hilarious. Dinosaurs. Is it? We should do like a pop quiz. Okay, like yes, Land Before Time. Oh my goodness, that way. Now you're bringing it that back. Remember the American Trail? Remember with the little mice? The American Trail was a really good one. A lot of people probably don't even remember that, but I remember the American Trail because look at what we're going through right now. So crazy, right? And those were little mice. Like literally, there was little mice, and they were going through what we are going through right now, and they were mice for the American dream. Um, what else was there? Man, there were so many great cartoons than there were now. Remember Daffy Duck? The old Daffy Duck, the black and white Daffy Duck? Yes, the Gargoyles was the best. You know, that's so crazy. It's on actually on Disney. We do watch Gargoyles once in a while. I do pop it in. I'm not gonna lie. It is a good show. Yeah, it was a lot of good shows. And now we're like what our kids watch is like goodness, Lord, have mercy. Like what are we watching? Like what are we watching? Yeah, man. We did have some great times. To be honest, I would live without a cell phone. I could live without a cell phone. Oh, the Batman cartoons. It was always at like, wasn't it like 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays? The Batman was. Those were pretty cool. And then remember they had Robin after they had Batman because Batman did pretty good. So and then Robin got his own show, the cartoon. Um, what else was there? Man, there was so many great cartoons. So many great cartoons. But yeah, I think I'm ready for bed, guys. It's time for bed. I had a long week. I had a lot of driving this week. Yeah, Spider-Man was. I like the cartoon version better. Oh, remember Terminators? Not Terminators. Transformers. Transformers. It was a Transformers. I don't know why I said Terminators. We're living in the time of Terminators with AI. You see the craziness. And what is Gentle Bean? See now that way? Now you see, I don't know that one. I know everything else, but I didn't know that one. I don't know what Gentle Bean is. You're gonna make me YouTube it. I just said that. I just said what you just said. Stop reading my mind. That was funny. Oh, you're gonna make me cry that way? Seriously? And the little boy and the bear and his bear, you want me to cry like Winnie the Pooh? Seriously? Come on that way. How about something fun, exciting? Because this energy is like crazy. I don't want to cry. I would like it. Then I'm gonna probably have to watch it. As long as it's not gonna make me cry. You know what I wanted to pop in actually was a Dirty Dancing. I don't know why. And Pretty in Pink. Remember Pretty in Pink? Sweet 16. Remember Sweet 16? I don't know. It's like something's like pushing me back to the 80s. I think I might watch them. Is that a ducky? That's funny. Yeah. I was probably gonna watch some Dirty Dancing. I don't know. I don't know. I just like the old school stuff. I think did I hear it? Yes, I heard of that one, but I don't remember. I think I have to watch it. Remember Weird Science? Yeah, remember Weird Science? Come on, guys. You guys gotta remember Weird Science. Where the two kids, right? They created this chick in on the internet, like not on the internet, on the computer, and then the chick came alive. Yeah, that chick was hot. Yo, I don't know, but that chick was smoking hot. Did you see when she came out the freaking computer and she came out and yeah, she was hilarious. Yo. Those movies were the shit. Especially Weird Science. Yo, I think they did it. Oh, and those what were the other movies that were funny? The frat movies. Um what was it? American Pie. Remember American Pie? Yo, that was hilarious. Yeah, those movies were hilarious. But yeah, that chick at Weird Science, yo, she was hot. Her body was banging. Yeah, American Pie was a shit, man. Yo, I haven't watched any American Pie in years. But but if you know weird science, man, that was oh, and Back to the Future. Remember Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox? That was a good show too. Um, Geez, we can name so many great movies and shows that these kids have no idea what actual TV was. What actual TV was. Yeah, we know you don't like TV. When it gets winter time, it gets cold, and I like to stay inside, especially with my bones. So, but I don't really watch TV. I watch cartoons, and mostly it's with my kids, and it's usually the old school stuff. Yeah, Rambo was really good too. See, like those were the really great men back then. I don't know what happened to Hollywood. Like, what happened? Where did all this crazy mayhem come from? Where are all built men that were sexy and like, oh, drop dead gorgeous and like fought with actual hands? Um, TV is just, yeah. Well, I'm about to go. I've been on for an hour. See, this is what happens. But I actually enjoy myself. The energy is really nice tonight. It's like it's a great flow, and there's no assholes on tonight. Lately, I've been getting assholes, and I'm like, really, seriously, it's really. Are you really that desperate for attention? It's just so sad. Like you can't even come on and just have a practical read and a conversation. People just have to just be a nuisance or be irrelevant. Ridiculous lately. But I'm glad tonight we had a good night. Everybody chatted. It was in the flow. And yeah, it was a nice evening. We actually got some good laughs. That way and no way. Just you two. Just the darn names. Just the two darn names. Just that way and no way. It's just funny. You guys are hilarious. Like, where do you guys come up with these names? Literally, where do you guys come up with these names? Well, that way explained like years ago, but no way, I don't know that way. You really literally can't make that shit up. That way, no way. You can't. You just can't. That way, no way. Seriously. Like, especially tonight. That's just weird. I gotta start woodcrafting again. I gotta start woodcrafting again. As you explain yourself, no way. I guess, yes. So that way, do you agree with no way? I cracked my own stuff up. It's funny. I love it. Do you love that way? No way. I don't like no way. But come on, we like that way. But no way. There's no way. that way. We got to go this way. No way is this way. That way is good. See, look, that way. He even agreed. No is that way. Oh, shenanigans. This is our adult night. My name means way, by the way. No way. Really? Come on, that way. By the way, no way says, what do you say? Oh, he said that way. Oh, snaps. I'm done. Yeah, which way? Come on, way. You know how the Mexican says, "Órale, way." So in American, I say, "Come on, way." So, okay. So we have that way, no way. Which way? Come on, way. You know, we got all the ways. So which way? And no way? And that way? We have all those ways. But which way would you choose? No way or that way? Neither way. How about that one? Neither way. Yeah, see, look at that. That's awesome. See, both ways. I got that way, no way. Look at that. And well, I've had that way for 4 years. But no way just came today. I don't know how long you've been on my channel, but that's funny. And that way, great. Thank you, that way. Well, it has been no way lately. You have not been on this way. You haven't been on my lives lately. So yeah, you're right. You haven't been no way. You actually agreed. You have not been no way in contact with me on my lives. Just lately. Oh, snaps. I think we're having way too much fun. We're having way too much fun. Hey, at least we're not boring. Empathetic. I know, I just said that out loud, didn't I? Yeah, lately, that way, that is so true. I've been pretty much saying the same thing. Fuck off. That way. Go that way. Fuck off and go that way. Because there's no way. Oh, shit. Oh, that's funny. Fuck off that way. No way. That's funny. Well, I'm glad that way meant no way. Now, see, look. Now you have a partner in crime because you have that way and no way. But all right. Shit. So that way, what the heck have you been up to, dude? I see you've been busy. Finding some pretty interesting things, like I have. It's been pretty interesting. I gotta keep you guys posted. I'm actually shocked that I haven't got what is it? Exiled from YouTube. It's actually a miracle. I'm actually shocked. Let's not talk too loud because it might just happen. Oh, nothing. You just crashed your scooter and broke your ribs. Oh, that's just great. And you just saying it like nothing happened. Really. Demonetize. I don't have 500 subscribers, so I can't monetize my videos. And to be honest, I don't think I would monetize my videos because I don't think it would be worth to do so um, for 500 subscribers. And to be honest, I'm not focused on the money. I'm focused on the mission, not the money. I don't care if I get paid on YouTube. I don't do it for the money. I do it for because that's my purpose. That's my mission. Um, I told God years ago as a child that I told him I will bring his people home. So that is my mission on this planet is to bring his people home. Right that way? It's what we're doing. We're bringing people home. And yeah, I don't care about the money. So if I do get approved to monetize my channel, I most likely not would not. Um, I do make my own money, so you know what I mean. There's always other ways to make money legally, not illegally, of course, but um, honest money, clean money. Because remember, karma always collects. So just do shit right the first time. Yeah, you're gonna mess up. Yeah, no, none of us are perfect, but I'm gonna tell you this: karma's a bitch. When that shit comes around, that's all I gotta say. So exactly. That's why everybody thinks like coming on the spiritual path is all about the money. It's not about the money. It's about the experience, what you learned, how to heal from what has occurred in your life. How are you changing yourself, but not just changing yourself to be better person, a better version of yourself, a better character of yourself, a better avatar of yourself for the next generation. But not just that, for your children's children and your great grandchildren and the next generation. That's what they're looking up to right now. Um, so energy is everything. Money is just it comes with the value of it because at the end of the day we still have this 3D world that we have to live in. Meaning, yes, we still have to pay bills. Yeah, we still have to take care of ourselves. Yes, we still have necessities like we need transportation. I wouldn't mind riding a horse, but it would take me longer to get places because it's a horse. It's not a vehicle. But I wouldn't mind using a horse, you know what I mean, for another means of transportation to get to where I need to get to. But we have necessities in this 3D plane. So, and we also have responsibilities like little ones, you know what I mean? So, we just have to play the game, you know, we just gotta play chess. That's all. That's all we're playing is chess. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're playing. We're playing a game of fucking chess. We're like Alice in Wonderland, you know what I mean? So we all have a purpose, we all have a reason, and it's what you do with the knowledge that you have, and what you're doing about it, and who you're helping on the way. Because I know how it feels to be in a position where people didn't help me on my spiritual path. So I give you guys the tools and also your own knowledge, your own intuition, to use your own intuition. And this is what this channel is about, is to help you use your own intuition. That's all it is. Because we all have it. It's how we use it and what we do with it. Because I could do a lot of evil things, but I choose not to because I know the outcome. And it's not going to be great. So I use my dark aspects for positive things, to bring things to the light. The things that I see in the dark, I bring to the light. And that's lies and deceit. And I am people's karma. So it is what it is. That's my purpose here. To expose people that are in the wrong. Neither did I. But in some places I had to wear the mask due to the fact they wouldn't let me. And at the time I was sick, so I had no choice but to wear the stupid thing. But they tried that actually, because I still have to go for my neurology appointment to get my brain scan. Um, because I've lost some, I have some nerve damage on my left side because I've lost feeling and whatever else is going on. But so they told me it was like a month. It was like almost a month ago. They're like they called me to cancel my appointment, and they were like, "Oh, by the way, when we do schedule an appointment, you have to wear a mask." I said, "Why?" I said, "Technically, that's illegal." I said, "It's unconstitutional, and I'm not wearing a mask." I said, "If he feels some type of way and he doesn't feel like he feels safe, well, then he can wear the mask. But I'm not wearing a mask. What is it going to do for me? It's not going to protect me from anything. It's proven fact." So she's like, well, we could just reschedule you. I said, "I would like that. Thank you." And she rescheduled my appointment. Because I'm not wearing that stupid thing. I'm not wearing that condom on my face. I'm sorry. If you scrape off the cement, I'm done with you. Yeah, it did show. It showed back in 2020 when everybody was like, yeah. And then when they're like, let's get the booster. Well, you have to get another booster to the other 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 booster. And by the time you're done, you got like 20 boosters. And you still got the damn thing. Really? So, how did that help in any way? Please explain. But I thought those 20 boosters were going to help. And I wasn't going to get anything. Yo. Yep. And that's why they're trying to erase us, because they don't want us, they want us to follow the sheep. But it's so crazy. It's that they don't understand behind our stories and where we came from, that we're not going to fall for their shenanigans and their bullshit stories. Because we were bullshitted all our lives as a kid, you know what I'm saying? From our parents. Come on now. It all started from the parents. And better yet, from the school system. Because actually, I've been wanting to interview my son. The difference between homeschooling and private school. And how much he's learned in private school and public school. So what he told me was he didn't learn anything in public school. So it's pretty interesting because we're watching Sleepy Hollow. If you guys don't know Sleepy Hollow, it's on Hulu. It's on Fox. It was a Fox series. But my son actually knew what happened to the Netherlands in North Carolina, which was a town that disappeared because it had a plague. So these people vanished. And my son knew the story, and he's like, I didn't even know this in public school, but they taught it to him in private school. Isn't that pretty interesting? He's like, Mom, I just learned about this in school. So look at Sleepy Hollow. It's really good show. I'm telling you, it's the best show I've ever watched. Besides Ghost Whisperer. Yes, that's the English guy. Yes. Crane. His name is Crane. Ichabod Crane. If you know the story of Ichabod Crane, which is interesting because if you don't know, I live in upstate New York and I live by a town called Ichabod Crane. Well, the school is called Ichabod Crane. Pretty interesting. I watched the show. It started back in 2013 and it ended in 2016. But I'm picking up something that I'm supposed to like grasp again from that show because it tells you so much about what's actually going on now. So if you put the pieces together of that show and what's going on with George Washington, what George Washington wrote, everything from the 1500s, the Declaration of Independence, all the spirituality that's behind what's going on today, the dark taking over. Remember the three-headed horseman? It's actually the apocalypse. It talks about the apocalypse, which is pretty interesting because we're in those times. My intuition and my feeling why they took the show off was because they were getting too detailed, I believe. But that's my theory of why this show stopped. But if you guys look at Sleepy Hollow, the show, it will put everything into perspective of what's going on now with our freedoms and the Constitution, and how the UN, which is the United Nations, is trying to take that away from the United States because the United States holds a constitution. And a lot of Americans don't know that we hold the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, that our forefathers left us. Yeah, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. Like, that's why I love that my son actually is going to private school, to a Christian private school. He doesn't go to a Catholic. I would never send my son to a Catholic school. And to all you guys that are Catholic, I'm sorry, I apologize. Actually, no, I'm not, because of what they do to little kids. No, because it was done to me. So, no, I will not apologize because that's what Catholics do. The ones that have been doing it for a long time. So, I was, I'm going to tell you this, I was baptized Catholic. So you come at me all you want. I personally don't care. I've been to every freaking church you can imagine. To every different church you can imagine. Pentecostal, gospel, Catholic, Princeton, Methodist. I've been through them all, pretty much. The only thing I've never been to Mormon or Jewish temple. Jehovah Witness, no, I would never do Jehovah Witness, not even if he paid me. And all my uncles are pastors. So come on. You know what I'm saying? All of my uncles are pastors. They all served in the military. So after they served in the military, they all became pastors. Interesting. And they all had their own businesses. I'm going to tell you this. My uncles were great men. They're a great example of men. They fought for the country and they also served the country. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping in the next 2 years when my son does enlist in the Navy, it's not crazy as it is right now. Hopefully things will change. If not, then because I really want him to, really want him to have the discipline, the structure as they give you, the discipline, the structure, the respect, the values, um, the education, and the knowledge that you gain. You know what I'm saying? And you get to travel for free, like, you know what I mean, and get an education for free. So you have some good pros, and plus you have good benefits when you come out. Um, it's a little tricky for the army, you know what I mean? But the navy, if he goes into a great position, which I do see him good ranking, I do see him high ranked. Um, when he is determined to do something, he is very determined to do something. I can tell you that. So he wants to be one of the part of the SEALs. So, and I told him that's a lot of practice to be part of the SEALs. Remember SEAL 6 when they killed him in Benghazi? That was bullshit. That was bullshit. Those men should have never died. Never. And it was all on Hillary's watch. Fucking bitch. They took out the best snipers. The best snipers. Really? Oh my goodness. That's what I'm worried about because I know the Navy dudes, they like to, you know what I'm saying? They hit those ports and there's mad chicks there because they hit the bars, right? The dudes hit the bars, right? So that's I'm a little worried about, but he's young. He's going to explore. You know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to do when you're, you know what I mean, fighting for the country. Explore. You get it? Explore. You know what I'm saying? I bet you they did give you stories. I bet they did give you lots of stories. Yeah, so if like I tell them, you have to protect yourself. But also even that because of what happened back in 2020 and everybody got everybody went and did the sheeple shit, you know what I mean? The dating pool sucks out there, and I told him that. So you got to watch out for that shit too. It's everywhere. Um, yeah, that's why I stay single, dude. I stay single and I mingle on my own. And not even that. I don't even do nothing. I don't do nothing. I work, clean, cook, take care of bills, take care of kids, homeschool, shit. Just, I got a list of a lot of shit that I do. So I'm too exhausted to even think about a relationship, to be honest. Too exhausted to think about a relationship. I think a relationship would be another child. I already got 3 boys. I don't need another child. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I don't want another child. And plus, like, the dude has to be on their spiritual path, anyways. They got to put God first. I don't care. If you don't put God first, there ain't no way. See, there ain't no way. You're going to go that way. Because there's no way I'm going to take care of another child. Exactly. We don't need headache. Dude, I have not dealt with any headaches in 5 years since my daughter's father. Dude, it's been great. No drama. I'm not involved in anything. I don't have to worry about people calling cops and making up stories. You know what I mean? Like, the chicks, dude, like, they be coming out the woodworks, and you'd be like, oh, it's just ridiculous. I'm too old for that shit. I would never do dating apps for the simple fact that I tried a dating app years ago, and I tried it. And, dude, I was talking to the guy for literally 6 months. And I went to go visit him, and he robbed me for $1,000 to give to his daughter's to his daughter's baby mother. He stole from me to give to his child. That's crazy. That's why I would never, ever date anybody or talk to anybody online. I don't care for how long. They will still fuck you over. They will. Whatever which way they can. Don't matter how long you talk to the person. We video chatted. We talked every day on the phone for hours. And he still did me dirty. Like, what? I paid for my own ticket. It's not like he paid for my ticket. I paid for the whole trip. It was crazy. I would never do online dating ever again. That was my last experience. I would never do. That was my first and only last experience. No, actually, 2 times that happened. I tried it again years later. And this dude, he was a total douchebag. Like, the people online are douchebags. I've tried online dating. It sucks. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like that way say, they're only trouble, man. Relationships are only trouble. They either bring you down, suck you dry, or mental, or you go mental. You go crazy. Like, why? Why does a relationship have to be so complicated? Why? I don't understand. Exactly. So that's why, you know what I mean? But it's hard to find people doing the things that I do, because these people say that they do what I do, but then turn around and make it seem like you're crazy. You know what I'm saying? So even the people that are like-minded as you still think that you are crazy or talk shit behind your back and thinking that they don't that you don't know. Dude, I get dreams. I get names. And it all comes, like, God will reveal each person. He always does. So that's why I say sometimes being on this path, It's a curse, and sometimes it's a blessing. Because the things you see, the things you hear, the things you're not even supposed to fucking know when you know. But it just has to be in alignment. I think relationships have to be in alignment. I think people have to align with the same values, the same traditions, like believing in God, trusting in their own spiritual path, understanding and understanding themselves, having the willpower to have strength, to be different and to be all right being different and not to try to fit in to somebody else's programming or someone else's ideology of who you should be. I think everybody has a purpose. It's having two strong people come together to create that euphoria of expansion, because that's what we're supposed to be doing as species, is to help each other. But instead of helping each other, we're dividing each other because of our different thinking. But everybody has their own opinion, but everybody wants, so instead of people putting their opinions together, right, everybody bashes each other's opinions. Like I just had a live like a few days ago, like last weekend. It was a Saturday, I remember. He was a great gentleman. He was a Sagittarius. Interesting, because I said I didn't like Sagittarius, because I dated Sagittarius, and they're really hard-headed, and it's their way or no way. Trust me, I know. And it's so funny because he said the same thing. He was right on point of what I said about Sagittarius. So we were goofing around, we were talking about it. But he was very polite and he was awesome, and he wasn't offended. And we got to share history. Like what we're doing now, we're talking about different things as we grew up and our different ideas. I don't understand why people just can't do that. Late 30 dating is hard, to be honest. I don't even know what dating is. I was with their dad for 15 years. I don't know what dating is. And I've been single for 8 years. And my daughter's father, it was just, there's a whole story about the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, he's been in fucked up relationships. I've been in fucked up relationships. So both of us were insecure. Um, so it was both of us, to be honest. That's what happens when you have trust issues. You get what I'm saying? And you're not healed. And at the time when I met him, I wasn't, I just lost their dad. I was still in the grieving process. I was going through my own health issues. I was going through life and death at the time. So, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't, and plus my kid wasn't home. My oldest son, he was going through mental health crisis after his dad passed away, which wasn't easy. So, and then after that, I lost our daughter. So it is what it is. Like we did try, um, but we're just both different pages. I'm on my spiritual path. He chose not to be on his spiritual path. So it is what it is. Yeah, I know. I said I was gonna leave, and but you guys keep on talking. It's been a great ebb and flow with you in that way. You know what I mean? See, that way, no way. See, if I go that way, there's still no way. Or wait, there's no way I can go that way. Dude, you know I don't talk to adults. The only time I talk to adults is when I'm working. And that's, or looking at a screen. Um, yeah, that's my adult time. I also talked to I talked to this girl that I went to high school with. We just started talking again. She's a Capricorn, and I'm a Virgo, so we get along great. And I also have a Capricorn moon, so we get along pretty well. Um, but we always did since high school, so. Ah, that's funny. Hey, that way. There's been a lot eyes coming this way. Lots of eyes lately. I don't know. It's been so weird. Like I've been getting so much. It's been great compliments. So I've always got shitty compliments. I have to understand that I have to accept good compliments, and it's hard to accept good compliments when you always have been accepting shitty compliments from people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to grasp some good compliments. I'm learning, okay? I'm learning as I'm going. To learn how to take good compliments without being hostile. Without being hostile. So yeah. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. I don't have my computer on, obviously. I shut it off for today. It's been on for the last few days. It's been on. And I gotta worry about my damn light bill, you know? Shit's crazy out here. The winter was crazy. Especially the winter bills. But it was nice to talk to you guys this evening. It was really nice. I don't know what time it is. But I think I should go. But yeah, it was nice talking to you guys. It was nice. It was nice to see That Way and No Way. See? That Way and No Way made a equal way connection. Ha! An equal way connection, see? But I'll catch you guys next time. I wasn't showing my face today. I don't know, I just felt like not showing my face today. It's been a hard few days because the rain that just came down. So I'm in a lot of pain. Same shit, different place. I say same shit, different toilet. Wait, no, same shit, same toilet. Same shit, same toilet, same shit, different toilet. Because, we do travel, so it's different shit everywhere. Thanks That Way. That was pretty nice. Thanks for the compliment. Thank you, No Way. Thanks for everybody's love this evening. It was really nice. It was actually nice to have an adult conversation with a little humor. We all need a little humor in our lives. I needed escape from reality for a little while. So thank you for helping me escape reality for like the last 2 hours. It was great. You guys kept me very entertained. I'm not gonna lie. But you guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you guys soon. I don't know when I'll be back. Probably tomorrow. I don't know. I gotta work tomorrow, so who knows? I don't know. But have a great night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.